Hello guys, welcome back. I'm really tired. The soda ran out yesterday, so yeah, 90% of my personality is soda. Once it cuts off, you can really tell the difference. I got up this morning, I was really sluggish, did not want to get out of bed. Odin got me out of bed. I went out, I did the stuff. I didn't even feel like doing stuff, but when Odin's working with you really closely, you go into overdrive. So I went out and I did the stuff, came back in, edited it. This all took like 4 or 5 hours. It was just taking forever to get anything done. And I had to reflect on yesterday. Yesterday, after I appealed to Apollo, he turned all my luck against me. Not Apollo, Odin. It definitely felt like it was coming from Odin, and I had to think about that. And I was just pushed so hard today, and I had so much on my mind that I finally lit a candle to the vanir and, said some stuff to the vanir, and I went in and I laid down and I was like, I am so tired. I am so tired. I can't do this anymore. And I started, have like these, I know what it sounds like, have like these visions because I was trying to meditate. And all of a sudden, Grumpy Nightmare Odin was gone, and the Odin I met and fell in love with was back. And I'm like, okay. I think he needed me to find my place, and to find my place at my own chosen speed and without people, whether they meant well or not, shoving their ideas at me of what you have to be if you're going to work with the Norse gods. Unfortunately, everybody on the internet has really strong opinions on that, and I knew what I wanted to do originally. It just took a couple years of Odin trying to force me to see my own values. Now, I might have to learn this lesson all over again. Like I said, Lokean seemed to have a remarkable ability to learn a lesson, forget it 30 seconds later, and start questioning themselves. But he pushed me as hard as he did because he wanted me to see some things. If we serve our gods in fear, if we start serving a group of gods because we fear what they'll do to us if we say, but I'm naturally called to every god, that's no good. Nor is it good to be on the endless quest for the one magical god. And the one magical god that I'm referring to is the god that's going to give you everything. The god that's going to give you a lottery win. The god that's going to give you all those travel places you want to go to. The god that's going to give you all this other stuff. And usually you will see that god presented to you by people who prey on people that are truly desperate, that the last few cents you have, or the last few whatever you have, they want it from you, and they're like, sure, just invest in this video and everything will go better for you. Like invest in a video program or invest in books or something, and you're going to learn the secrets to the universe. The only secret to the universe is there isn't any. And Odin and I had a very enlightening talk. He says, not only does that god not exist, and you know it, and we all know it, but you can't let other people guide your path. It's very human to, we start working with the gods, we get excited, we want to learn more. So we go and we ask other people, what are these gods like? How shall I serve them? And usually the loudest people are the extremist. So Odin had to push me very hard to get me away from an extremist mindset. And he pushed me to the point where I realized that I have to do things entirely my own way. I can't take something other people put together and scream this is the right way because this is what we decided is the right way. So the heathen part was over remarkably fast. I would still say heathen, but people get prickly. And we honestly decided, and I think because Odin insisted on this one necklace, the only tag I should be using besides Wicca and Wiccan is Wiccatru, because that really fits me. I have nothing to do with Wiccatru, but that's the only insult heathens use, so Wiccatru it is. I just work with the gods my own way. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily Wiccan in that all gods are one god. I don't believe that. Or this or that or the other. I don't believe in the rule of three or anything, but I'm not necessarily heathen in believing in this list of virtues some man made up or believing you must do it only this way or work with the ancestors and everything. I've tried everything they say good heathen should do, and some of it works for me. Some of it is never going to work for me. I could talk to my ancestors all day long and they got better stuff to do. It's like I literally appeared on the earth as the first human on the earth. It's like my ancestors don't exist. I will vaguely feel things sometimes, but usually not. If my ancestors exist wherever they are, they're busy, man. They got no time to talk to me. Which is fine, because I usually end up just working with the gods anyways. And again, with land spirits, I was like, well, you know, the spirits of the land are going to be the spirits here. We didn't specifically, I'm sorry, I'm going to make a lot of people mad, import spirits from the old world. Maybe we did, maybe some followed us, but at the same time, thinking that just because I'm going to label myself a heathen now and go outside and try to work with spirits, they're going to magically be Germanic, Italian, or Polish spirits. It's not going to work like that. I may get something, but, you know, as we teach in Wicca 101, just don't go randomly looking around the woods for something, because you will find something. You probably won't be able to deal with what you find. So it's, it was Odin actually being very kind. He pushed me and he was really mean, seemingly, for a while. But he really doesn't care who I worship. He was like, I have to push you until we burn this out of you, and the only way to do that is make sure you're mentally exhausted and you are falling on your knees practically, actually collapsing into my recliner, but that sounds a lot more dramatic, and praying to the gods. And I was like, Loki, help me. And Loki's there like, well, first time in a long time you remembered Loki. I literally made you a video today. So what? First time you remembered Loki in a long while. I think I'm mad. Loki, you were nowhere around. No, I think I'm mad right now. I'm mad at you. What do you want? Your brother's too much. Not my problem. So he was helping. He wasn't really mad or annoyed or anything, but he was helping. He's really loyal to Odin and he'll help. And I know it seems like I keep going through the same exact cycle over and over and over again, but a thing had come up on Pinterest and it had Loki on it. About you'll keep going through the same lesson until you finally learn it. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't want to say heathens are mean, but I don't think I have a very heathenistic mindset. I don't believe in Ragnarok. I don't think the gods are suicidal. And I think that a lot of our stories were written hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, and we shouldn't be living by them any more than you should be living by the Bible, because society has changed. We don't stone people to death now for being unfaithful. We don't do a lot of things written in the Bible, and we certainly shouldn't be doing a lot of the stuff that's written in our lore. Hopefully, you're not doing that. Please, do not hang people in trees for Odin. That is a no-no. So... I guess I'm out back there. So yeah, we're going to take up the label Wiccatru because I really don't care. And I searched on YouTube to see if anybody else had used that, because I expected a whole bunch of pro-truths or brosa-truths to be saying something. And there's like one guy that made 2 videos, and I watched his first video. And you know when Wiccans try to be mean, what we see him like, I'm mean, I'm tough, fight me. I'm not like those other Wiccans. I'm not nice. I'm mean. Like, yeah, you're mean, alright. It's like those videos of rabbits when the buck is rearing up and trying to fight with everybody, and you're trying to respect him as a male animal, but you're really like, that is so cute. That is adorable, man. Look at him. He's so angry. He's going like this at you. So yeah, but like I said, I've always been the kind of Wiccan that when I taught people, I said just because she's all peace and love and sunshine doesn't mean that she isn't going to defend herself. I believe peace and love and sunshine goes up to the point where somebody attacks you, then you defend yourself, you take care of yourself. Goddess does not want martyrs. She's not into that stuff. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, should I title this Wiccatru? I probably should. make people mad. I'm sure I'll lose subs. But I will see you guys later. Bye bye.